Welcome back, everybody, to Danny's Karma, where the universe speaks and the vibe is real. As you enter, please don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. We're going to be doing all signs, your quick energy for the next 48. So for your weekend, these will be timestamped at the end of the live. We're going to be going from Aries to Pisces. All right, let me light some sage and get started. Hey, Tanner, I haven't seen you in a while, boo. How are you? Hope all is well, love. Hey, Liz. Hey, Jem. Hey, loves. Ugh, girl. I don't even want to talk about it. Hey, intuitive. Hey, love. I don't know if y'all saw my recent post. I'm still, I'm the Aries, still holding on to that, but it is what it is. I'm like, let me go ahead and do what I do best, having my little therapy session with my tarot cards and get my mind off of shit. Bun is all crooked. Anyways. All right, everyone. Let's start off with Aries. What's this weekend looking like for the Aries? These are going to be quick energy checks, okay? For the Aries, sun, moon, and rising for the Aries. Hey, Millie. Hey, love. For the Aries, sun, moon, and rising. What's the energy looking like for the Aries? What can the Aries expect? Hey, Great Asia. How are you? All right, Page of Cups, Five of Wands, and the King of Wands, Aries. What's this drama? What's this argument about? Okay, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Two of Cups. And Two of Wands, Page of Cups, the Star, Aquarius energy, Justice, Libra. Ooh, the Temperance, Sag, the World, Two of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Strength, Leo energy. What's the Page of Cups? The Seven of Pentacles. Are they going to do it? Eight of Swords. Well, there's somebody that's a bit conflicted about you, Aries. There could have been some kind of chaos that happened, an argument. Five of Wands and the Sun. Magician, Gemini energy. What is that about? Ace of Wands. Is that them creating this? Four of Cups. Maybe somebody's feeling like there was something here, like you manifested or you created some kind of drama, some kind of blockage between you and someone. And I do feel like they want to heal things with you. They want to come back into your energy. All right. There may be something here with the Three of Wands and the World. There's a lot of travel. Some of you guys could have, like, I don't know if this is a situationship or a relationship, but if there's like travel here, like you could have like left their home abruptly and like, or this is what's coming up and you kind of left. So now this person is just here thinking about, okay, well, what's next? Two of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Hermit. Yeah, King of Swords. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like this person really wants to come in and talk to you. And with the Eight of Swords, when I ask, are they going to do it? Eight of Swords, they're just in their mind. There could be very much like prideful right now. Hey, Terrence. There could be very like a prideful energy coming from this person, but I feel like somebody's really, you're on someone's mind. They want to make something right. Whatever argument. What's the Five of Wands about? Ace of Swords. There was definitely a discussion here. Okay, and I feel like Page of Swords, Hangman, this person is feeling kind of stuck. It doesn't even feel like your energy. Anything else for the Aries? Anything else for the Aries this weekend? Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Death, Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Why? Six of Pentacles. I feel Aries, I don't know, whatever the situation is, you felt breadcrumbs in it. Some of you guys had the expectation, like the hopes that this situation would take off. All right. But with the Seven of Swords, I feel like you could be avoiding this person as well. I don't really feel like you're doing much. They're not doing much. Anything else? The Judgment, the Fool, and the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I do feel like eventually they will reach out, but it's slow moving energy. All right. So again, I don't know if this is something that just happened and it's just kind of a lot of stagnation between you and this person, or this is something that could be coming up this weekend. All right. Now, it doesn't have to be a love situation, right? This could be a friend. This could be a family member, whatever. But it gives me like a like some kind of blockage between you and somebody. Somebody could feel like you really have your guard up. Maybe you with the Tower and the Emperor, you know, there's a lot of prideful energy on your end. Okay. For some of you, if this is a love situation, somebody could feel like you're moving on to someone else. Hey, Asmir. Thank you so much for the gift. I'm not sure who gave me that. Sorry. All right. Taurus. For the Taurus. For the Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising. For the Taurus. Sun, Moon, and Rising. You're welcome. What's the weekend looking like for the Taurus? The Emperor and the Lovers, Aries energy, Gemini energy. Knight of Wands, the Fool, and the Four of Swords. The Emperor, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Eight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Some of you guys are dealing in the same sex relationship. Doesn't have to be. Page of Wands, okay. Ace of Cups, all right. Eight of Swords, Five of Wands. Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords. Interesting. Heavy Aries energy. What's the King of Swords? Magician. Heavy Gemini. Why is this Ace of Cups? Knight of Cups. Some of you guys, I don't know, there could be a new love situation here. There could be something fresh. Some of you guys, I'm not sure if you're meeting this person or this person is already in your energy, but I feel like you're very mentally conflicted about whoever this is. This situation looks like it's emotionally fulfilling, but there's a thought process or there's like some kind of reservation from your end and where you're mentally conflicted. And I feel like it's almost like you're wondering if someone is really about kind of like, let's say, dating, like being intentional. With the Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, and Three of Pentacles, you may not trust somebody. There is like a trust issue here. What is this Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands, and Three of Pentacles? Judgment. High Priestess. Your intuition is telling you something about someone, but I feel like you're wondering, are you judging them too quickly? This feels very passionate though, but it's almost like you kind of want control from this situation too. So I don't know if it's like a control thing with you or why are you like side-eyeing someone. So fear versus intuition. What's the Fool, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Wands? The Empress. This is definitely showing up like a very strong connection, like a very strong match between you and this person. Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're wondering if something is just based on like lust or based on just passion. Four of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Eight of Wands, Ten of Wands. I feel like this weekend is all about releasing your inner thoughts to this person. It's all about like kind of telling them how you feel. How is this person going to feel about that? Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Two of Wands. The Two of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Temperance. What's the Four of Cups and the Devil? King of Cups. I'm going to tell you something, Taurus. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, okay? Because this person could also feel that you may be judging them too quickly, and it could definitely be like you have some kind of like trauma, all right? Two of Wands and a Temperance. Yeah, Ten of Swords. It depends. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. What else for the Taurus? The Star, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. The Seven of Cups, the Chariot, and the Queen of Pentacles. It's the same energy. It's like there's a lot of insecurities on whether or not this situation is going to work. Should you leave this? Is this going to end in disappointment? But it feels like you're trying to control some kind of narrative or outcome based on past situations. And I feel like this person can pick that energy up. I mean, your intuition is telling you one thing. I'm not trying to tell you to go off of it. But if you are going to have this conversation with this person, just make sure that you're very... it's almost like be aware of how you say things, okay? Because I see somebody being a bit offended. All right. Gemini. For the Gemini. Hey, big bro. Hey, Dorian. For the Geminis, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For the Geminis. What's the weekend looking like for the Geminis? Don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. For the Geminis. What's this weekend looking like for the Geminis? Thank you, Miss Shonda. Such a pleasure. Two of Cups for the Geminis. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Justice and the Two of Wands. King of Pentacles wanted to come out in reverse. Let's see. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And the Eight of Wands. Okay. Two of Cups. The Judgment. Justice. Six of Cups. Two of Wands. Page of Wands. Ace of Swords. Eight of Wands. Knight of Cups. Damn. Okay. Gemini. Wheel of Fortune. Things are moving forward. Some of you guys could be in a commitment, or you could be advancing in a situation towards a commitment. Okay. Something feels really good. Something feels balanced. Six of Cups. Okay, Five of Swords. What's the Judgment? Death. There could be a rebirth here. Seven of Cups. Okay, you and somebody could be making things right. It's like you and this person don't want to give up on each other. There's a lot of hope here. All right, and with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Wands, King of Cups, I feel like things are moving into a much loving energy. Five of Swords. Four of Pentacles. What's that about? Two of Pentacles. And the Lovers, okay, and the Devil. Five of Swords, Temperance. Here's the thing. For some of you, this situation is like a rebirth, because you kind of like withdrew your energy from this person, and I feel like it got this person thinking. All right, so if this is something like that's like a rebirth, it's some kind of reconciliation. It's almost like this situation is now moving forward because you kind of stood your ground in a situation, if that makes sense. Seven of Cups, Justice, and a Six of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you and someone are going to work things out over the next 2 days. There's a lot of hope in the situation. The mutual energies that you don't want to let go. This person and you don't want to let go. This person and you want to work through these whatever obstacles. And I feel like it looks pretty peaceful. Nine of Wands, Page of Wands. Yeah, the Moon. Ace of Cups. I feel like both, I don't know, this is like some kind of mirroring energy. Both of you guys could be very much at guard about your emotions, but I feel like you both are kind of like falling for each other, or you're really liking each other. All right, Knight of Wands, yeah, and the Hierophant. Something could be taken off very quickly for you as far as a relationship this weekend. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. But there's still some kind of reservation on someone's end on whether or not, should I be single? Should I really go there? All right, so in this situation, I feel like there's like a heart-to-heart with this person. I see it taken off. For some of you, this could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I have air sign like yourself. I have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio again, and Taurus, Gemini, Libra. Hey, Carmen. All right. Cancer. For the Cancers, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For the Cancers. Some of you guys may have travel over the weekend. For the Cancers, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Some of you guys feel like you want to just kind of get away or go away, like as an escape. Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is the weekend looking like for the Cancers? The next 48. The Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups. The Five of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. And the Sun. Nice. I like this. Four of Wands. You're going to feel a shift in your energy for a positive note, Cancers, this weekend. Five of Cups to Eight of Cups. There's some kind of transition from maybe some kind of sadness, feeling, you know, icky, feeling meh. All right, Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. That's the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're actively going to be working on literally your happiness. This could be like one day you're like, I'm not sad anymore. I'm good. Five of Wands. Yeah, there could have been a lot of mental conflict. But again, there's a lot of like pep in your step. All right, Knight of Wands, yeah, and the Eight of Swords. Two of Cups. This may be triggering. Some of you guys may find you may find it very difficult to like accept happiness or to find like a very happy space. It's like there's a fear behind that. Eight of Cups and the Star, Knight of Swords, the Moon and the Nine of Wands, Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Page of Cups. What's the King of Pentacles? Two of Pentacles. Finances look much better, Cancer, for your weekend as well. Nine of Swords. I feel like you're emotionally detaching over like worrying. Some of you guys can suffer from like anxiety. It's like worrying so much about the future. It's like this weekend, it feels good. All right. It's like it's like, yeah, moving forward, having something to look forward to. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Fool. Finances could be looking good for you too. There could be something about like finances rebalancing themselves, something with like being paying off your credit cards. Like there's a lighter energy here. Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Death. What's the Knight of Wands? Hangman. Some of you guys could have been going through a lot of stagnancy, avoidance. But again, there's like a pep in your step. Knight of Wands. Yeah, the Magician. You're back to like manifesting, back to like having hope, back to like that enthusiasm. Maybe you're going through some kind of like blockage, you know, maybe this is an energy where, you know, you didn't want to get, like there was no motivation. That's what this feels like. But I feel like there's like a happy, like all of a sudden a burst of like energy coming in. What else for the Cancers? The Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Devil. Some of you guys could be going to therapy. Seven of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Six of Cups. What's the Devil? The King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus energy, Capricorn energy, Knight of Pentacles. What's that? Seven of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hermit. Some of you guys, this could also be linked to like a third-party situation. This could be linked to some kind of toxicity. Some of you guys are working through like childhood wounds. Some of you guys are really working through like past toxic energies, things that you were holding on to. It feels like something that it's almost like a work in progress, but your energy looks much better. And it's definitely coming from inner work. It feels like inner work. Some of you guys could be recognizing that someone in your energy was just depleting that energy from you. You know, for some of you, this could be linked to a commitment that you were in. And it's almost like you're realizing that being single is like much better than being with this person. Leo. Let me say hi to everyone. Hey, Cap. Hey, Business Journal with Lisa. Hey, love. Hey, CJ. For the Leos. For the Leos. You're welcome, Carmen. For the Leos. Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's the next 48? What's the weekend looking like for the Leos? Hey, JC. Hey, my love. I saw your post. I loved it. I commented. Six of Wands, 10 of Wands for the Leos. The Devil, Capricorn energy. Magician. Ew, I don't like that. Next to the Devil. Gemini energy. Thank you so much, Anna Guerrero. Or Guerrero. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And the Empress. Interesting. Libra, Taurus energy. The Fool, Aquarius, Knight of Swords, the Devil, Eight of Pentacles, Magician, the Moon, Empress, and the Ace of Wands. What? Six of Wands and the Fool, Page of Wands, 10 of Wands and the Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups, Devil, and the Eight of Pentacles, the World. The Moon and the Magician, Death. Some of you guys may have done a spiritual cleanse that really helped. Just FYI, that may not be for everyone. That may just be for one person. Okay, there could have been like a lot of heavy energy on you and you felt like, you know, you need to do something about it. I see that being very successful. There's like a cleansing of an energy here. Some of you guys, I don't know, maybe you felt like you had some kind of bad juju, if you know what I mean, on you. And I see that being removed. There's some kind of blockage being removed. What I do see, though, is that some of you guys are getting a lot of attention. A lot of attention, a lot of attention. Some of it is unwanted. 10 of Wands, 9 of Cups, Knight of Swords. People could be very assertive, very kind of on your back, on your D, on your P. All right. And I feel like you're like, I don't, what's the Eight of Pentacles? There's like persistence here from someone. The Devil, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. What's the World? Three of Swords. Some of you guys, you were attached to someone that was very persistent, but this feels very forceful. You felt binded towards a situation, or you felt like not obligated, but you felt like you couldn't escape something. Some of you guys are like going through some kind of rebirth from this situation. Again, I'm getting so many stories here. What's the Magician, the Death, and the Moon? Page of Cups. What's the Moon? Three of Pentacles. What's the Death? It's Five of Wands. I don't know. This is very specific, Leo. Some of you guys, again, you were dealing with a toxic situation that I feel like ended. All right. I feel like some of you guys are getting a lot of attention. Some of it is unwanted. Some of them are like, some people are very persistent, but they're like, I don't know. They're like on your back. And it's almost like you're kind of just focused on like whatever task is at hand, your work, your money, you working on yourself. Okay, some of you guys were attached to some kind of energy here that was a bit toxic. You felt like you can't, it's like, it felt like a karmic cycle. I feel like you're closing that out. But I feel like there's a little bit of like, I don't know why I want to say fear if this person reaches out, because it's almost like you're trying to move away from the situation. You don't want them to kind of pull you back in. Two of Wands, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands. What's that about? Some of you guys have like a new project. Queen of Cups. Yeah, Judgment and the High Priestess. Heavy Pisces energy. What's the Two of Wands? The Five of Pentacles. What's this? The Four of Wands, the Star, and the Nine of Pentacles. What's the High Priestess? Hermit. Some of you guys may feel like you're ready to step out. And again, I feel like I'm speaking to somebody that gets a lot of attention. But it's almost like it's like, I don't know why this attention is triggering you. I don't know. It's like it's not like you're attracting low vibrational energies. You're able to recognize them. Does that make sense? So it feels like there's some kind of new beginning that you see potential in, and you feel very confident. This feels like a very loving situation. What is this Ace of Wands? Ten of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys, this is definitely new love coming in. But again, this is after learning some kind of lesson, after like some kind of rebirth that you went through. Okay, this is someone that's coming in that's very wise, very nurturing, very loving. You feel, it's almost like you feel safe here. It feels good if you feel confident in it. But this is like the recognizing of this connection comes from a past situation. I feel like I could have gone through a timeline. Maybe not all of this happened this weekend, but it's like it's giving me a timeline of the why you're able to recognize this connection. It's almost like with the Hermit, it's like from, you know, from the growth that you did from a past connection that you were attached to, that I see you closing out that cycle successfully. So again, I feel like you're attracting many people, but you're able to recognize now, because of a past situation that you went through, the low vibrational energies, and boom, here comes that new love. Ace of Cups. Some of you guys were waiting for this to come in, and it wasn't coming in because there was still something that you were getting through, working on, getting over, okay, learning some kind of lesson. Tell me about this person coming in. Three of Wands. Yeah, I told you, it's like with patience, and with patience, the waiting, it's here. Nine of Swords, Five of Cups. Yeah, Ten of Cups. It's like the divine just wanted you to kind of transmute that energy that you went through. The Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups, the pain, the depression, the feeling bad over a situation. And now here you are in a higher vibration, and you're attracting this. And it's because you're being so discerning based on all these other options that are low vibrational energies. I mean, if it resonates, then you'll understand. I don't know what I just said, but I try to express that as much as I could. Thank you. It does. All right, babes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, honey. Hey, boo. All right. Who was that? Leo? Who are we on to? Virgo? All right, Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. What's this weekend looking like for the Virgos? Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'm sorry if I don't catch it on time. I just be so focused in the cards. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising for the Virgos. What's the next 48, the weekend looking like for the Virgos? Death wanted to come out in reverse. Okay. Hermit and the Ace of Cups. So Scorpio, Virgo energy. Five of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay, Virgo is like the opposite message for you. Be careful of sabotaging something good that could be coming in. Death. Something emotionally fulfilling. Six of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys are still, you know, let's see. Hermit. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. What in the world? Ace of Cups. Ten of Swords. Five of Swords. The Hangman. Three of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Nine of Swords. My condolences for those of you that may have lost a loved one. But I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm definitely not putting that out there. But the energy was here. I do want to say, Virgo, some of you guys, you could be sabotaging a new connection. Five of Swords and the Hangman. Ten of Pentacles. Judgment. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I have Earth sign, your energy, Virgo, Pisces, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. What's the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun? Okay, I see where that's going. Nine of Wands, gotcha. Six of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. There is a situation here that you're recognizing that you're not happy in, or that you're not going to be happy in, whether it's a current relationship that you're dealing with or one that's coming back around. With the Six of Cups in reverse, there is something here about the past with this person, about the way it's almost like the journey you had with this person that you feel, Wheel of Fortune reverse, you know, you're very well aware with the Hermit and the Sun that it's not going to move forward. Okay. And I do feel like this person coming back in is almost triggering something here. It's triggering that some kind of anxiety, because you may have feelings for whoever this is, but I feel like there's a very big awareness that this is not going to go anywhere. It's like you already kind of like you've learned this lesson. I feel like there could be a test over the weekend with the Knight of Wands. This person definitely could be returning. All right, Ten of Swords, Ace of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Cups. But you have someone else here. What's the Ace of Cups? The Three of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. You could have a soulmate coming in. All right, but I'm not sure if you're able to even recognize this, Virgo, because with the Four of Cups, Ten of Swords, there's like an ending that you're still looking at. There's some kind of Five of Swords sabotaging energy, whether the sabotage is coming from you or the sabotaging is coming from somebody here contacting you and putting you back into some kind of defeated energy. What's the Judgment? Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups. You have Four of Pentacles and the Fool. I'm going to tell you, if this resonates with you, I feel like this is your advice. It's like if this situation, whoever is trying to come back in, that you already know, it's already like there's a light bulb that went out. There is definitely a knowing that this situation isn't going to, like this person is not coming in with a new energy. They're not coming in changed. Entertaining it will lead to disappointment. Because you're already like well aware. It's like you see the flags. You know what I mean? And I feel like this weekend could be a test on Three of Pentacles, Judgment, Queen of Wands. Are you going to entertain it? Or are you going to withhold? The minute you withhold the Fool, you have the new beginning here. But again, are you going to be able to recognize this new love, this soulmate connection that's coming in, because you're still looking back at someone? Are you still entertaining? Like you're still, your mind is still on that situation, if that makes sense. Okay, tell me about this new person. Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, and a Five of Pentacles. See, there's like so much right now stagnation and insecurity because you're distracted by another situation. Okay, so I'm not sure, like if the sabotage, I mean, it's coming from you. Because if you're entertaining someone, right, that you already know, it's like, I don't know, it creates, it's like blinding you from everything else. Hey Chingona, how are you? Hi A. All right, Libra. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. What's the for the Libra, sun, moon, and rising? Sun, moon, and rising. You got to text me on that one. Chingona. For the Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Sorry. What's the weekend looking like? What's the weekend looking like? Seven of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Gotcha. Eight of Swords and the Page of Wands. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups, Four of Cups, Eight of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Nine of Swords. What in the world is this? Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords, Death. What is the Seven of Swords? The Hermit, Virgo energy. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, the Fool, Page of Wands, the Devil. You're at limbo about a situation. Now, this doesn't have to be love. For some of you, this could be a family member, a friend, even a mother figure. You don't trust somebody here, and you're wondering if you should even answer that call. And your anxiety is coming from the way this person makes you feel when they are back in your energy. But I don't know, it doesn't feel like love. It feels like a family member or a friend. It feels like one of those situations where I kind of don't want to cut it off because they're, you know, we're family or we're friends. It doesn't feel like love. Temperance. What is the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords and Death? The Hierophant. Taurus energy. What's this? Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands. There is like something here about an ending between you and someone. And somebody's trying to like sneak back in, but your guard is so up. But it's like you love this person. So I don't know if there's like a guilty energy of putting yourself first and not answering to keep your peace. What's this? Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Four of Cups? Yeah, Three of Swords is like, I don't know, or am I ready to have this conversation with this person? For some of you, this is like a sister or a mom that you haven't been maybe in contact with. There's an opportunity to heal the situation, but you're so mindful of how you feel. But I don't know if it's like a guilt behind not wanting to answer it. Eight of Swords, Fool, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups. It feels like a very mothering vibe. But again, could be whatever. It's a relationship here that you're it's like you want to avoid it to remain like at peace, because having this person in your energy from your past experiences hasn't been the healthiest for you. Okay? And it's almost like, but you feel guilty to not answer. That's why I don't know why it feels like I'm speaking about a family dynamic. Page of Wands, the Devil, and the Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. What's that about? The Star. Some of you guys feel like when you were away from this person, were you sad? Yeah, but you realized that you were healing. You felt good, felt confident. Who the hell is this person to Libras? Six of Swords, Hangman, and the High Priestess. The Emperor. This could be a father figure, the Moon, and the Lovers. Lovers and the High Priestess. Ten of Wands. Why is the Lovers? Two of Swords. For some of you, it could be a love situation. For most of you, I don't know. This is like, again, family, friend. Why is the Emperor? Page of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, this could be a parent. I'm not getting so much a rough childhood. I don't know how to explain this. It's like somebody's misunderstood. If this is a parent, this is giving me almost like somebody that, how can I explain this? You know, we're I don't know. This could be like one of those situations where we're like in a whole different era, right? Like this person did the best they could with what they had. but there was still something lacking from you, like from this person towards you that you feel. But the reason that you're recognizing this is because you're more elevated than this person spiritually. Two of Cups, King of Pentacles, and a Six of Pentacles. Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You may feel somebody's very materialistic. Now, for that resonate with you guys with the parent, I don't know. I could be speaking for like a mother and a daughter situation. Some of you guys could feel like maybe there's like unresolved issues between you and a parent where, yeah, I don't even know. I'm gonna say it. You could have felt like your parent was more of like a mother, more of a woman or a man than a mother or a father. So in other words, some of you guys could feel like some kind of animosity towards a parent because they put like their partner first before you. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not sure who that's for. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. Sun, moon, and rising. Scorpio. Scorpio. What's this weekend looking like for the Scorpios? Scorpio. Sun, moon, and rising for the Scorpios. For the Scorpios. For the next 48 hours, the weekend. Hey, Sleepy. Five of Wands. Not the Five of Wands. Let's see. The Empress. Taurus. Libra energy. Wheel of Fortune. Thank you, Liz. The Devil. Capricorn energy. Page of Swords and a Nine of Wands. Five of Wands. Something is a battle with someone. Empress. Chariot. Page of Pentacles, the Devil, Queen of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. All right. Nine of Wands and the Death. Something is a struggle with someone, Scorpio, and I feel like you're fed up with somebody's shit. Something is a struggle. Five of Wands, Four of Cups. It's almost like it could be a love situation. Somebody that you love. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I have Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Scorpio energy. Five of Pentacles. It's like something is not picking up off the ground. This shit is like beneath you at this point. Two of Swords, the Three of Swords. There could be, I don't know who. What is this? Ten of Swords. Why is the Queen of Wands Devil? Four of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Ay, Justice. Somebody could be trying to make amends with you because you caught them on something. You caught them something. You caught them lying. You caught them cheating. You caught them with something. There's like a side piece energy. It doesn't have to be. There's something toxic about this person that you found out. Maybe you found out somebody's like drinking again or doing something again. So I feel like Nine of Wands, Four of Wands, Death. The Fool. What it's giving me is the vibe of being kind of fed up. You're tired of being tired. Okay, you're fed up. And I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Empress, even though you recognize that this is beneath you, this is not for you, this is not something that you, it's not in like it's not on a, it's not vibing on your frequency. This person is very probably low vibrational. You were still like questioning whether I should go, whether I should stay. I feel like this weekend is the I'm out. All right. Some of you guys could be withholding sex from this person. All right. Some of you guys are tired of maybe being a side chick or feeling like you're a side chick, feeling like you're an option. It doesn't necessarily have to do, but you find something out about this person. Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. Yeah. The Ten of Cups, the Tower. It's like something that you find out. It may not be a side piece. It may just be a lie that you catch them in. There's a blockage that comes in a tower moment that kind of solidifies, I'm out. Solidifies, I'll take, you know, what is it that, I'll take that door. Stage left. I legit just found out on my birthday, it was being cheated on, and I literally just told him I'm exhausted from anything, and yeah, I'm giving up. I'm giving him any okay. Yeah, that's what this feels like. I feel like, again, for some of you, you're just tired of feeling like you're an option. And again, there's a blockage. There was a tower moment that kind of solidified the fact that you're like, I'm done. So this weekend is just I'm out. This is a struggle. This is pulling teeth. This is uphill battle. Nine of Swords. This is anxiety. All right. Somebody could be very jealous, or somebody may feel like you're very jealous. It's like they're undermining how you feel. Somebody could feel like you're insecure for no reason, but they gave you a reason to be secure. Fool. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. I do feel like Six of Swords, the World, the Emperor. You're taking control back, especially emotionally. But Seven of Pentacles and Eight of Swords, I see you questioning this still. Like, shoulda, woulda, coulda, if. However, I feel like you're like, nah, I'm above this. The Lovers, yeah, the Temperance, and the High Priestess. Damn, what is that? The Ten of Pentacles, a Knight of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys, this could be a twin flame situation. That's why it was kind of hard, or marriage. That's why it was kind of hard to leave this, or maybe you were at limbo. But you're vibing higher than someone else, and I feel like you realize that. Damn, I'm so sorry, my love. I'm sorry. And on your birthday at that, that's a lot. Prayers for you, babes. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising for the Sag. What's the weekend looking like for the Sagittarius? You're welcome. Thank you, Bridget. I love when you sneak up in here. It's nice to see you, babes. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. What's the weekend looking like for the Sag? Page of Wands and the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Two of Wands. Hi, Chris. Hey, babes. That's my friend. Don't be calling me by my government name. What's wrong with you? The world. And Pisces is last. We are going in order for the 90th time. Sorry. Sag. The sun. All right, Sag. Some of you guys could be traveling. I don't know why I feel like this could be like sunny, nice weather, island vibes, okay? Page of Wands. Some of you guys may live in a very hot place. Empress, okay. Five of Pentacles, the World of Death, and the Sun, the Ten of Cups. What is this? Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands, the Moon. Interesting. Why is the Moon and the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Cups? Oh, gosh. The Lovers, Two of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups. All right, Sag, what is this? What is this, Sagittarius? No way. The Sun and the Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Where's the Sag in all this? The Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Strength. How are they feeling about this? The Hangman, the Knight of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Wow. this is not going to resonate for everyone. I'm drama alert, okay? Drama alerts. Some of you guys are realizing, listen, I'm going to call it what it is. Take the energy as it resonates. This may or may not be you. And if it is you, place where you see fit. The way I'm seeing this, Sagittarius, some of you guys were like a secret. Okay, it could be side piece. You could be realizing this weekend that there's a relationship that's over. All right, and I feel like it's bringing some kind of happy news to you. Some of you guys could be, okay, let's put it this way. Some of you guys could realize that you could be finding out that maybe your ex, there was a third party, and that situation was over. There is an ending to a relationship, but there's something about happy news towards you. The Lovers, the King of Cups, and the Empress. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. This is someone that you're holding back from. All right, Two of Wands, Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. There's something about someone is going through hard times, leaving someone on the cold, maybe having financial issues, but that brings you some kind of satisfying news. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, boo. That brings you some kind of satisfying news. Ten of Swords, the World, and the Death, Seven of Wands. There is something you find out that's bringing you some kind of satisfaction, like, haha, biatch, I told you so. Okay. Anything about this for the Sagittarius weekend? The Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Hermit, because I feel like this person is going to come back to you. Heavy Virgo energy, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you guys may reinvest back into the situation. Again, someone is being left out in the cold. Somebody could be going through some kind of hardship. There's like a news that you find out. It makes you happy. And for some of you, it's because you know this person is going to come back in and you want this person to come back in. For others of you, Six of Swords, Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune, you could already be committed, but it's more so like, haha, you want to do me like that? Or some of you guys could have been the side piece and you were waiting for that. So there's news that comes towards you that makes you happy. Capricorn. For the Capricorns, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For the Capricorns. For the Capricorns, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's the weekend looking like for the Capricorns? Next 48. Page of Cups and a Seven of Cups. Ten of Wands. Five of Wands. And the Hangman, Pisces energy. Five of Pentacles, the Sun, the Five of Cups, the Death, and the High Priestess. Heavy Pisces energy. Page of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Strength, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Capricorn, Two of Pentacles. You want who you want. You want who you want. But you're avoiding reaching out. You're avoiding saying the sorry or I don't know. You have options, but you don't want them. You want who you want. And I feel like there's a lot of men. It's like, even though some of you guys could be out there dating, partying, there's still someone in the back of your mind that's distracting you. There's still that one person that you want to reach out to, or you want them to reach out to you. But the pride is in the way. Yeah. I feel like I'm speaking to like a whole person that has options. Okay, this could be, you could be some kind, I could be speaking to a masculine, like a Rico Suave type of, Bahapanti type of energy. Ten of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles. I see you investing in certain situations or talking to certain people, but there's a lot of reservation because there's still some kind of like lingering feelings for somebody else. Five of Wands, Four of Swords, and a Death. Three of Wands. Some of you guys could be distracting yourselves with these energies, not giving fully, but kind of distracting yourself to not think about somebody. Hangman, Six of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, Three of Pentacles. Somebody's like a spiritual lesson to you with the Three of Pentacles, High Priestess. Tell me more about the Capricorn's weekend. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Hermit. Eight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the World. It's like a lot of thought process between your stability. All right, maybe commitment, marriage. Okay, it's like the when. But Eight of Swords, yeah, lovers. There's still like a bond you got with somebody. There's still something like you're still thinking about that person. Taurus, Virgo energy. The Star, the King of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Page of Swords. You're curious about like the what ifs. Okay, is this gonna work out? Are we gonna talk again? Are we gonna be able to manifest something? You could be thinking a lot about somebody very sexually too. But I feel like, again, I'm speaking to somebody that gets the attention, but Two of Swords, it's like you don't want that. You feel what you feel. Two of Swords, Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, yeah, and the Tower. These options you don't see a future with, or you don't see is like in the long run. Okay, some of you guys could be out here partying. Some of you guys are going to be having a good time. It doesn't feel like it feels. I feel the sadness, but it's like hidden. You're not talking about it. You're out there. You're in good spirits, but there's like a deep psych longing for someone specifically. Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. And again, it's like a defeated energy from not speaking to whoever this is. Okay, you're a little stressed out over someone. Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Keep trying to turn around. Nah, son. Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. What's the weekend looking like? The next 48 for the Aquariuses. Knight of Swords in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. You got something to say and you're not going to say it? Okay, let's see. What's the weekend looking like? There's some kind of animosity here. What's the weekend looking like for the Aquarius? The Devil. I know it says like sometimes things are better left unsaid, but I'm going to be honest with you, Aquarius. This may be killing you. Queen of Wands in reverse. Hold on. The child was let loose. Sorry. All right. One more. And the death. It's a lot. I don't know. Something is weighing heavy on you, or somebody has some kind of animosity towards you. It's like you want to call somebody out their name. You may want to call somebody a hoe. But I feel like and I know that being the bigger person is like, you know, sometimes it's better. Things are better left unsaid or not coming out of character. But I feel like it's like weighing on you. Yes, against certain family, spot on. Okay, Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the sun is like you choose not to say something, not to come out your character because you choose peace. I could, you know, the Aries in me would be like, if I'm your friend, I'm like, say that shit, say it, say it, say it. Five of Pentacles, but I get it. King of Wands. The Devil. Yeah, Page of Cups. Capricorn energy. King of Cups. You may really love somebody, and that's the reason you want to hurt their feelings, because I feel like if you do say it, you are going to say something really nasty. Knight of Swords in reverse, the Lovers. Gemini energy, Capricorn energy, Cancer, Leo, fire sign again, heavy fire, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Five of Pentacles and the King of Wands, Three of Cups. This could be towards friends, family. All right, the Justice, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Cups, heavy family. Family, Six of Cups, Three of Cups. Why is the Five of Pentacles? Page of Swords. You know, I feel like some of you guys may have a very strong fire placement. Moon. Because it feels, it's like the logical you is kicking in versus the emotional you. You're not being impulsive. Star. Yeah, you know better. You're evolved. You know better. You could definitely like, you would exit the room quietly instead of getting out of character. Not more for that for that person too, but more for you, because there's something about keeping your peace, something about not coming out of character. And you know, an Aries like me, a Scorpio moon like me, and a rising Sag like me would be like, hell no, that's gonna do worse on me for me not saying it. But I understand. You're evolved. You're evolved. Four of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Death, Eight of Swords. And I feel like whatever this animosity is, whatever it is that you want to tell this person, it's like you're very conscious that this can kind of, I don't know what this is about, but this is kind of like ending of a family situation. It's not going to go well, okay? Anything else for the Aquarius other than this over the weekend? Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups. I see you being in bliss with yourself. Yeah, you're unbothered. That's the energy. You're unbothered. All right, I see you feeling good. There could be something aesthetically changing. Some of you guys, this could just be, you know, a new haircut, and you may dye your hair a different color. You may be buying yourself a new outfit. Maybe some of you guys are hitting the gym. You feel totally unbothered about whatever this is. All right, Hangman, Three of Swords, Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, and a Two of Pentacles. Who's that? The Strength, heavy Leo again, Queen of Pentacles. Maybe there's that person that is like, I wish you would say some shit. That person, they're in a different energy. You're unbothered, and they're here like, I don't know. It's like a spiritual tug of war between you and this person. I'm not sure who I'm talking to, but this person is very bothered. Meanwhile, you're unbothered. Whatever it is that they're weighing heavy, maybe they were the ones that came out their face. And since you didn't say something, or I know Aquarius could be very nonchalant, and that would piss me off. So if I was that person, I feel what they're feeling, because your nonchalant, your unbothered energy would trigger me. It would trigger me. It would trigger me, because I'm like, no, give it back, right? So it's one of those situations where you recognize somebody's trying to trigger you maybe, or somebody's trying to get you out of character, and you're like, no, kill them with kindness. That kind of energy. All right. So your weekend looks pretty good. Again, you are unbothered. Some of you guys are just doing your own thing. You go about life and you're like, whatever. Pisces. Pisces. For the Pisces. Sun, moon, and rising for the Pisces. What's this weekend looking like for the Pisces? What's this weekend looking like for the Pisces? The next 48 for the Pisces. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Thank you, music. Thank you for being here. Hey, Perez. Six of Swords in reverse. No. What? Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay. The Four of Wands and the High Priestess. Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, King and Queen of Swords. This could be an ex or somebody that you're not talking to. There's communication. Somebody's coming back. Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups. I don't know. You got a very strong connection to whoever this is. You like this person. Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Tower. Two of Swords. What's the Tower? Eight of Wands. There's some kind of unexpected communication between you and someone. Page of Pentacles and the King of Wands and the King of Swords. The Fool, heavy Aquarius energy. Some of you guys are definitely going to be talking to somebody that you haven't spoken to in a while. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Temperance. There's healing here. After a really bad ending, Ten of Swords, some kind of betrayal. There's a rebirth. Some of you guys are definitely, there's somebody returning. Queen of Swords and Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Yep, I see you entertaining this. Hangman and the Page of Swords. Entertaining this, giving this person a second chance or some kind of rebirth when this person comes back. I feel like it just triggers emotions that you have for this person. You realize that, yeah, we have a spiritual contract. We have a spiritual connection. We have a connection. Anything else for the Pisces for the weekend? The Star, the King of Wands, and the Two of Wands. The Lovers, the Seven of Cups, and the Six of Wands. I see you getting attention from this person. Heavy soulmate energy. You got the King and the Queen of Swords. All right. This could be a twin flame situation. This is definitely someone that you felt like energetically you can escape. Whether or not you haven't spoken to this person, there's a pull. There's a pull here. I see you entertaining this. I see you getting the attention. What's the Star and the Lovers? It's like, you know, it's almost like time hasn't passed. We kind of just come right back like we were just here yesterday. All right. There is some kind of anxiety, though, about what happens next. Okay. I'm not sure if somebody here can be committed. There could be a commitment from this person. They could be still tied to something else. And maybe that's some kind of anxiety. That won't be for all of you. That's for some of you. Somebody could be married or maybe you're married. But there's someone here that does it for you. Yeah. There's some kind of like somebody could be married. The King of Pentacles and the Emperor. Yeah, Six of Cups. Somebody could be like married with kids or something like that. All right, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thank you, Tanner. Thank you, Dorian, Big Bro, for being here. Thank you, Bridget. I saw somebody else in here. One of my other mods. Who was it? I guess that's it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to keep your karma balanced. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If you guys resonate with my channel, with my messages, don't forget to book me online. Okay, you can find all that information in the description box. If you have any questions on my products, my manifestation products, my candles, you could always hit me up via email or WhatsApp. All right. Take care, guys.